Mr. Beagle, Mr. Beagle, Pup, what's up, my service dog? Hey, you want to talk to the Beagle? Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Hey, guys. We just taking a little brief moment. We just came back walking, and he's cold. He's been outside doing all day. Mr. Beagle, my baby. He just wanted to say hey. That's all. We hoping that you guys having a wonderful day. It's cold here. It's real cold. Even he's cold, but we're safe and warm. We are. Mr. Bigger said he ready to go to sleep, y'all. Ready to go to sleep? Want to say hey? Okay. He's want to say hey. And he gonna go back to sleep. Tanya's back there knocked out. She's now a mom. Ugh. Well, let me give you a little brief synopsis about China. I had an uncle who lives about 6 miles down the road, and my uncle, Lee Thomas Kirkley, is a lumberjack. I don't know. He was walking one day, and there was this beautiful greyhound pit mixed dog. And he brought her home, and Uncle Lisa was always fed the dog, fed the cats. And so I came home, visited my uncle, and loved the dog. Hey, how you doing? So when I finally came home to retire, my Uncle Scoba lives down the road about 6 miles. She would come down here, get something to eat because she's a greyhound, and just run around the neighborhood. And then one day I came home, and oh my God, she just was so big, and I was like, oh my, where is she going? So she went from back down to my uncle back here, and then one cold night she had a bunch of babies. Oh my goodness! Now that was the first litter. I guess she had about 6 or 7, maybe 8 at the most. But 3, 4 months later, she was pregnant again. So she came back again between me and my uncle's house, which is 6 miles apart, just to meet the only dog that she loved, which stays next door. He's a black pit named Jack. So she got hung up in one cold night. Look down there, I was like, you guys, I got old videos. I just love posting old, I call them throwback, thirsty, whatever. Had like 12, I thought it was 12, and I started seeing some look just like that, like whatever. Between it was like 15 to 18 puppies. I was like, oh my God. But keep in mind, I had China, who was a breed before, and she just had all these babies. I said, oh my God, what am I going to do with all these babies? I called Wicked Widow. I said, honey, what about these dogs? I talked to, who was it that also loved dogs? I think another person who loved dogs. I was like, what am I going to do with all these puppies? So I said to myself, why not give it to someone who needs a dog? So me and my uncles and a whole lot of people, even my dad at the time before he passed away, which is my uncle. You guys are he adopted me. So for this from now on, I'm gonna say my uncle Leroy became and said, well, we're gonna have to do something about this dog kind of. So we got in this truck and we went out and we gave all these puppies to different people. And it was so something. It was truly amazing. And that was so like a year and a half ago. And now I have China, who's now a mom. I gave her away to an older lady, but the older lady said, I can't handle it anymore. She's just too wild. She's too rambunctious for me. So I said, what do you want me to do? Well, you come and get him. You can just come get him. Some nice little elder lady that lives about 10 miles away. Because I thought that maybe that, China would be good for her because I was thought about transitioning from here back to Virginia, where my daughters are. So I talked to her not too long ago. So I got China at home now, and she's with kids. So I guess we'll do the same exact thing we did before when she do have her babies. And China, she's getting to the point we got to get her spaded, neutered. Well, spaded or neutered. Because the only thing she's doing, she's trying to, get in the same chosen mom. Now we got Mr. Beagle. And Mr. Beagle just said, want to say hey. And me, I got on and said, well, let's get on and say hey to you too. Because Mr. Beagle has his own channel. Dogs are us. But dogs are us as the old dog. So I thought I would break it down before, you start asking questions. So now the only dog I have is China, who's with kids, and Mr. Beagle. Peace. Holla. And there will be some more puppies to be given out. So if you want a puppy, just let me know. Oh God, Jesus. I guess God must love me so much. He want to dump all his puppies. So be it. Just let me know if you want a puppy. Love you. Mean it. Bye. Mr. Beagle.